Main mic.
Check.
Hello.
Desktop audio.
No, I think that's right.
That one off. That one off.
Right, let me get
Check. Yeah. Oh, it's picking up background music.
Just get rid of all that crap as well.
It's not just go for a normal.
No, it's got all the names on it.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. You ain't got time to fuck about. It's Q score. Just keep. You can't.
Yeah. Let me check YouTube.
Come on.
Oh, you're scared to get rid of the...
Yeah, it won't. It's because he's fucking. Just check YouTube. Just have to run it as it is. I can't.
Yeah, probably don't display it as much.
Right. Is it on? Because like they're about to break. Hello! It's Wolfie, and you've got a special Mr. Eric Prigg in the building.
Hello. So, apologies that the names are entirely wrong. We were asked to do this at the last minute, so nothing's set up, but you can at least enjoy the pool. So we're here for the finals of the league. We have Dan Calladine, who's currently on yellows.
And we've got MIFFY, who is on reds. Both very talented players in the club, and very high level players as well.
So you're guaranteed a good game. We're playing races to 5, it's black ball rules. So Dan's won the break, he's on yellows.
I think he's looking at trying to get rid of that one off the cushion with the red.
That'd be the sensible shot.
Yeah, definitely. He's freed it up now.
The club is absolutely heaving tonight. We've had lots of rewards given out. A few more to come. The finals of the doubles knockouts underway and the New York knockout also underway. But focus is on table X in our arena at the moment. I say, Matt's on red. I can't. Yeah, I can't, mate. I'd have to set the whole of Q score up again to do it. It would take me 20 minutes. Oh, you muted it. I need to go on.
I'm not daft, mate.
Oh no, I am.
I said it loud enough, so you hear it, no?
I can probably get rid of it. No.
That's better than. The problem is you end up losing half the other stuff.
Let me down.
I think Miffy could clear up here. He's definitely got the right idea. He needs to get up the table now. dribble the middle, corner, corner. And I think the black has got to go more the middles or the upper corners. It doesn't go down here. It doesn't come past this yellow on its own. It certainly does. Well, it might trickle in past these two in the other bag.
I'll say Miffy takes these, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the black. That's all I can see. Everything else is easy apart from the black.
Yeah, Miffy don't miss these.
Ah, he's left himself lots of angle there.
Bounce back straight into the middle, happy days. The bearded Santa Claus of the pool world.
And rules again.
Will take the lead. Has he got enough?
He's
gone all the way
on
back.
the corner. He's onto the corner.
He's got a chance in the top left here to take an early 1-frame lead. And he sinks it. 1-0 to Miffy, also known as Matt Allen.
See a relief there as he stamped the table with his hand.
Channel, but anyway, so we've just broke off again.
It's Miffy broke them, wasn't it?
Not the best layout, but certainly something to look at. Looks like he's taking the long red to select reds. To be fair, if he gets it,
he's on.
He's got a fairly good layout.
To be fair, the only real trouble ball looking at is the one he's playing now, because it doesn't really go anywhere other than top or bottom bags.
So Dan's an experienced match player. He will try and take the harder shots on early.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in that instance, it's railed. Had it dropped, he's on every other ball. So Miffy with a chance back at the table again. Just to clarify, it's not a race to 25. We've set this up last minute on the request of some of the players, so we haven't had a chance to do a proper overlay. It's a race to 5, albeit if they want to carry on, that might make for good viewing. But anyway,
yeah, and currently Miffy's on 1.
He's 1-0 up. We can't actually put the scores on here, so we will put them directly into our YouTube channel for you.
You see, Miffy's just taking his time with this one, and I don't blame him. He's got to get a good sink here.
He's miles off.
I think he was trying to come off the cushions and
Yeah,
play
like
off the red.
The red.
Yeah, play off the red, get the pot. Unfortunately, I think he's made it easier for Dan really, because with doing that, he's pushed the yellow safe.
So it's a good game. There's a bit of rivalry on play here. Both players play for the in-house team, the Belly Busters, who are winners and are all sporting trophies at the minute. So a bit of friendly rivalry in play here.
Oh dear. He's still alright. But I presume he wanted to hit that harder. Yeah, he's going to have to. Nice.
Should be pretty straightforward from here. Make the pot cue ball's naturally going to travel down the bottom half of the table, giving the opportunity to drop the last 2 balls. see Snookers
He's
himself. I think
alright.
it's travelled enough. Yeah.
He's alright.
Quite tricky to get positioning while playing down the line, but I can't see it
The
being
only
too
thing
much
I
of an
can
issue.
see here is I think he wanted to take the other corner first. Because he's got to have a lot of white ball track off his next shot.
He's played it lovely.
Yeah, he can still hang up behind that yellow. Because you can't play bottom side on that.
If he plays with a lot of bottom left, he may kick off. Table X is rather fast. It's a pretty ultimate table.
Yeah, he's going to be looking at taking this into the bottom corner though, surely.
Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
he's got what he
see,
wanted
it
on
didn't. No, I knew it wouldn't. Playing off the bottom cushion there would deaden the ball. He needed to hit it with a lot more pace.
I think he's got the potential of a double into the bottom pocket, maybe a treble into the centre.
He's got an offset back double here.
Looks like
He's
teeing
taking
up
it.
for it. Middle would definitely be my effort. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a
that's
great
lovely
shot.
shot.
Well done, Dan.
Well done.
Dan. So,
There's the double to triple there, Eric. You know about that one, don't you, mate?
once or twice.
I had a triple go to a quadruple against Mr. Hodgkiss yesterday. I was not impressed. But it is the bank robber, so I will forgive him.
We'll let him off. He did invent the name. So we are at 1-1 here. So race to 5, early days, but a fairly short race, so anything can happen.
I think it will go down to the wire, to be fair.
Gonna give a shout out to our referee. Another one of the bellies, Dan Flat, refereeing for this game. I'm sure him there's no foul play between the bellies. So Miffy breaks off in the third frame, one apiece. Interesting table. Chances on both, but a bit of work to do. He's looking at reds here.
Reds is more dominant. Bit more work, but more dominant for definite.
I think the sticking point was always going to be the yellow up at the top, which is clustered in.
Yeah,
He'd have a job to move that.
I think everything's pretty straightforward here, although it doesn't look it, apart from the black. To me, the black, getting on the black, he's got to choose the last ball wisely here.
He's also got a bit of a problem in that balls don't appear to plant
No.
in the top of the table.
So he needs to
he's
hit
gonna have
this, he
deal
needs to
with
get up for the top one near the corner. He needs to get one cover in the bag.
that. Backspin is on its way.
That's
It
lovely.
looks pretty good.
That's spot on. So with this one, he'll be able to just drop that red in, and he should be able to get the angle onto the next red into the same pocket, and from that, he should be able to release this one tied up with the oh dear, Miffy, that died. Why did you play it straight?
He's in a bit of trouble here.
He needed to play that off
I'm
the
not
top
sure
cushion.
he can even get safe. Maybe behind the red and the yellow there.
I don't think he can get past that first red enough. He can. That'll do. That'll do. He's not left anything easy on. Nothing
That's
easy
a
at all.
great shot. The way he's played it, it could be, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it could well be touching ball there.
Possibly touching ball.
No, none of them are plugged in. Nothing set up. I do apologise, this is a more basic broadcast than usual. As we touched upon, we weren't initially
Oh, that's unlucky.
going
That
to
is.
stream it. Oh, we do have that, but it's not straight.
Yeah, I can't use the pocket cam. That's not square.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll, just do that.
that's-
We'll
that's-
let the viewers guess. We'll let the viewers guess if it's good.
We
So-
think that was touching ball
So
anyway.
we had an in-off there from Dan Cowell whilst trying to play away from that situation. So Miffy comes to the table, ball in hand, 2 shots.
He's going to be looking at where he was
It's an
putting the
interesting
white
one.
then. He was going to look at the plan.
But the black's
Leave
just
that
been
there
put
so we can see it.
a lot safer on the
Low
cushion
rail.
down there. I think he might try and run this, but the problem is you could end up with another ball glued to the cushion there.
Yeah, he's got to pop this one clean. He can't contact that other one on the way through. Oh, he did. he's got away with it. He's got a simple shot here, off top cushion and just lay. You can see where he's lying the cue. That's where he wants the white. Anywhere along that line towards that red. That's spot on. That's lovely, that is Miffy. Good job we're not using that other camera. Look, it's going in and out. Now it just needs to trickle through a little bit here. Get the pot and trickle through ever so slightly. Lovely shot. Bit of pressure here, but this is easy for a man of his calibre. Yeah, and it's in. That's 2-1 to Miff.
Great shot, yeah.
You were right on your move. On your own from there.
Yeah.
See, look. Two way ones. Fucking James Smith's gone on fucking gambler, hasn't he? Going for his fucking balls at walk back in and have it out for one morning. Well, I can't, because I've got to go have my hair cut, because it never worked out today. You went completely wrong. Right, back in the mode.
Here we go with the fourth frame. Down at the table to break. Currently a 2-1 lead to Miffy. Everything to play for. We've got a nice crowd gathered up in the arena here, cheering the lads on. Cue ball dancing around the pocket there, but stays on the table. Fairly good split. I guess he's probably looking at reds here. Red covering the black if he chose to take yellows. But a fairly simple layout for a player of Dan's calibre. Dances around that centre pocket again, but looks to be okay still. Just picking the order and dropping the balls. Two balls left. He's run into a bit of bother here. He needs to be careful with the cue ball, but he stays with some sort of positioning here. That's a clever shot, uses the yellow to push the red into the pocket. Again, not as straightforward as we'd like to see here for Dan, but certainly not out of it yet. Problem with taking the red that's in the more central position is you can't hold the cue ball, so you may be forced to take the red over the centre here. But it's that far in the pocket, it's going to have a bit of trouble holding a good position here, but we'll see. Yeah, and unfortunately that's screwed across there. So it looks like he's in a total situation. Not the hardest to escape, but he'll be wanting to ensure that he leaves himself a live ball in play afterwards. best outcome would be flicking the ball over one of the lower pockets, which is possible. But again, the danger would be leaving the cue ball on the bottom rail, leaving MIFFY with one of his more troublesome balls there. But we'll see where he goes.
See, if he plays a double that way, he's got to hit it half ball to push it near the bag, hasn't he?
That's the problem, yeah, he could lose the cue ball.
And that means it's going to come up, back up the table. Oh, he's missed it.
I didn't expect that, to be honest, but this is Paul, and you can be surprised.
So that's 4, that's a foul, ball in hand if MIFFY wants it. And I'll be honest with you, I'd probably leave it here, because you take the one off the rail first. It's going to come up naturally.
Yeah. I mean,
there's
nothing. Speaking, you've got the.
Just so you know, the screens aren't on in there. Is that going to copy over to the screens if I turn them on?
I don't know what will appear on there because we haven't set anything up. We're just streaming off one.
They should stay blank because they're not set. Because you have to set them in here.
The problem is because we were told 5 minutes before the match. Let us mute that. Yeah. Sorry for the brief interruption there. We're trying to get the internal screens, which you can't see, operating, but having a bit of a job with it. Grab the door with you, mate. Very noisy in it. So MIFFY's at the table with yellows. Again, they all have a place, but it's just about getting them right and getting them in the pocket.
Yeah, he's going to take that bottom one now. He's got a bit close for my liking.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
guessing
he's
going
to
to play
further away to come onto the one into the middle.
Yeah, it'd be the middle first, wouldn't it? Yeah.
He's going to have to top this through a bit and
play off a side cushion as well,
yeah,
maybe.
Shot. He's got a bit unlucky.
He's alright. He's alright.
Yeah, he's landed on a yellow.
He's possibly got to top through this one, or he might favour. Yeah, he's looking for the cut to the middle bag because he doesn't want the white to move too much. Because he's got to play that last yellow down the rail. That's lovely. It's a little bit too far though, in my head.
I think
but he's
he won't have a problem dropping.
If he's going to the corner, he's alright. He's going middle.
Across.
He's dropping it into the middle.
Yeah, personally speaking, that's a very difficult shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on table X, that was a bit of an ask.
It is quite. They are quite big jaws in the middle. Don't get me wrong, but he travelled too far for that.
Fairly simple, off 2 cushions, potentially just 1, and we should be at 2 apiece. Yeah. 2 cushions.
I think that shot where MIFFY ended up too close to the object ball. Maybe if he tried to play it with a bit of right to force it to come off the bottom, then the rail, it would have deadened the cue ball a bit more, maybe given him a better angle.
Very possibly.
Again, it's down to the players' choices really. So that's MIFFY 3.
2.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's 2-all then. 2-all. My God. Like I say, I reckon this will be down to the wire, you know.
We might be getting your secondary camera in place here.
Let's zoom out a bit. That's alright, we can use that.
Yeah.
We can use that. It's a nice break, but it's a dry one. What do you fancy here, Eric? I think reds. Just because you've got.
No, I think yellows look a bit better, to be honest. You've only got the one dodgy yellow, which is held by that red on the cushion. He's gone a bit close there, unless he can see past.
I
That
don't
yellow
see
into
where.
the corner.
No.
I think he was trying to land on the pair of yellows instead. He'd want to leave that yellow ideally in the corner to protect that red, but let's see where he goes. He might even screw back and try and dislodge the yellow on the cushion. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful shot. He's got a bit unlucky in that there's a bit of traffic over the centre now, but
You can drop this one into the corner and the white's going to come up. So he's either going to have a yellow into the same bag or a yellow on the opposite side into the opposite bag. Yeah, that's quite clever. I like that. He might choose, although it seems a bit daft, I'd be tempted to drop that into the middle now, because you go and nudge onto that yellow and push it towards the corner bag.
possibly he's got options, hasn't he?
He'd be wise to do it now while he can get to it. You know, just quickly
Looking at this from a different angle, you know, he does have a natural angle there just to knock onto this other yellow, and if he uses it, it's going to work out for him really well. Yeah, that's perfect. That is, we like that.
Problem is, it's still showing the scores from different games on that one. Out of our commentary, please.
Well, so Miffy's going to take on this first one down the rail. If he gets it, he's good, but if he doesn't, he's still good.
Apologies for the break in transmission there. We were invaded by a guy who's just returned from Thailand, our very own Finn, who is back in the Q Club today.
Finnegan Shinnigan from Michigan.
He's even grown a beard. And slightly
Doesn't make him
90s,
look any older.
a slightly porn moustache. He's soon celebrating his 14th birthday.
Clearly
which
been
is
around the lady boys.
Yeah, we've heard some tales. Finnegan from Michigan,
Finnegan Shinnigan from Michigan.
that's the one. He's just recently come back from a 6-week training course in Ladyboy Specials in Thailand. He graduated top of his class and has the hairstyle to prove it.
And the porno tash. Sorry, excuse my French.
The 90s tash. Apologies for any under 16s are viewing.
Oh, he makes Ron. He looks like a young Ron Jeremy. If you know who that is, Google it. If you
Don't Google it.
don't Google it, no, don't
Just
Google
don't.
it.
Right, back to the game. So I think we may well have had 2 shots there. I was sort of slightly distracted, which is good for a commentator. Yeah, we did, or we wouldn't be playing that. He's alright.
He's alright.
I think Miffy failed to hit a cushion, causing that 2-shot foul there.
I thought I was the one that'd been drinking.
Nobody drinks, but we're sober as a judge.
Lies.
That depends on the judge, I suppose. So a simple roll in to the centre pocket, and we are at 2 to Miffy, 3 to Dan Cow.
Like I say, I'm pretty certain this is going to come straight down to the wire. I really do.
I think the general consensus was that the favourite would potentially be Dan Cow. Dan's a bit more of a seasoned veteran.
His previous match, he definitely pulled the Cali magic out of the bag. That's for definite.
So I'm wondering if we have the pleasure of being viewed tonight by Kelly Senior, who is on holiday in Turkey at the moment, I believe.
Is he? Is he?
Owen's
Gobble,
in
gobble.
the crowd down here. I've got Owen out there, some other people out there. Ben Allen's here, Mrs. Miffy's here, I believe. She's awesome. Young Ben's shaping up to be a
Brilliant
brilliant player himself.
Absolutely brilliant. That's
Like
a
a
wicked
good break.
break that was.
Brilliant split.
I
mean,
thought them two reds were going in the top bags though.
yeah,
They
we've
both
got-
rattled at the same time there.
We've got a few tied up balls at the moment, so potentially
I-
a bit of a tactical frame coming on, but we will see.
I don't know. I fancy yellow here, mate. I really do. I look
Yeah.
at these and I think the only real hard balls are these two down here near the white now.
Yeah, if we can find a way to open them up or cannon into them during the break,
Yeah,
So
that's
he's
lovely.
got
He's got the
feelers.
angle here.
he's going to drop
He-
onto the top and probably flick down.
Well, I push through. Push through. It's whether or not these two plant cleanly. And that is what he's looking at now. These other two are pretty easy. It's getting on to these two down here, you know. As long as they plank clean, he'll be looking for them. Oh, I think he's going for him now, Eric.
It's very possible. Big shot if he is. He might just use this yellow to get himself a bit closer.
Oh, okay, he's not. Yeah, I think he's going to play off the top.
He
Come
will
back
do.
on himself.
Bit of top left should kick it straight.
Yeah, he's
Bring
sat
himself
beyond the
down, he
black
could-
though.
Oh, he's got past the black there. I'm sure.
He must have not been happy to play the plant at that distance. And to be fair, you know, playing the plant like that at that distance, it can be such drastic outcomes with half a millimetre. The distance it equivalates to like 2 millimetres out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Miffy needs a good chance here, you know, and I'll be looking at these two up here, which he is. Play him just in the middle, and that should push one in or push it over the bag at least. Not ideal, but you know, it's good enough to make Mr. Dan Calladine think. Because if he cuts it, the white's going to run wild. No, he didn't cut it. He had a go. So, Miffy's got one bad ball here.
He's capable of these clearances. He tried to open up that ball.
Yeah, he tried.
A little bit unlucky.
About a centimetre off, really. Coming off the cushion. Is it push? Oh, it's squeezed. That's a brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant. So now Dan has got to try and get this out of here, or he goes for the. I think he's going for a flipping 2-in-1 here. No.
If he comes to the table again, he's got a bit of trouble. It's hard to tell from this view if the red passes the yellow. I don't think it does. He may choose to try and use it to block the pocket and make Dan's life a bit harder. I mean, the
He
option
can
is...
play it past them yellows off the bottom cushion and
yeah,
let it sit
I'm
in the
wondering
bag.
if he's going to try and deal with it off, probably not off this red, but off this. Well, he hasn't left an angle to get into it there.
I don't know what he's thinking here, but you know where he's got the white now. You know, if he chooses to push that down to the bag, the white is going to travel back across the table. He's going to avoid contact on these two yellows.
Yeah, I think he'll take this long one up to the top there, work on them and try and come down. He doesn't want to leave himself just that red though, so it gives Dan opportunities to make his life difficult.
No, the ideal situation here would be to pop one and move that one, really,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? But I can't really see how he's going to do that at the moment. Oh, that's almost a past turn, and I tell you what, that's really not helped him at all. The way that contacted, he's just left it straight onto the middle. So all Dan's got to do is roll it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
guess
now
we'll
he's got the
find-
long plant now.
Yeah, he's back where he started, but
You know, Joys of pool.
It's one of those. He's got two problems. In that one, if he may miss, whatever happens, he's opening up the last
Well,
round.
I think the key thing is here, if he
could-
takes the plant and he pots it, the chances are the first yellow he
could push it
contacts
onto the bottom
is
rail.
going to push in a bad position.
Yeah, the
see-
problem he's rattled it. He's opened the table up here, so a big chance for Miffy here to even the scores. It's really hard to tell if the red passes the red just below the break line. He may choose to play this as
Yeah,
a
that
plan.
plays up the table. If he wants to play it as a plant, that goes up.
It'd be what I'd be looking to do. You have to attack this. There's no way of really getting it safe.
You either attack it or you always.
He's
I
trying
don't
to
think
play
he
it
wants
safe.
to do that. He might have got away with this.
He hasn't.
He has,
Dan can see
and-
the one on the bottom there.
Right, the only saving grace here is
Is the
where he
black.
gets off this slash yellow.
Well, the black looks fairly safe. It doesn't drop into the bottom from the
The
look.
black
It
goes
does
into
go
the
in
middle.
yeah.
It goes into that middle, you know, and if he plays this right, he's going to trickle this in and get as close to the cushion as he can. Well, that's all right. I would want to be on the cushion because you want to be playing that
Is he
in
gonna drop up
against
for
the
the
jaw. He's going to end up hitting traffic here. He either hits the red nearest the yellow or he hits the red nearest the black. And I don't think it's going to be right. He needs to hit through the middle of these to hit the black. And if he stayed on the bottom cushion, he would have had the angle to come up and push that red out of the way. That's all
Clever
right.
shot. It's just dropped behind it.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the easiest shot in the world, but I'd expect him to make these.
He'll pot it. It's where the white goes, I think, with this one.
I think it would naturally push up to the
Top corner.
Yeah. No, where's the white? Where's the
Oh,
white?
he calls it.
It's unlucky.
All these good players, I tell you, they can't say nothing when you're watching from the outside. You can read it like a book.
I suppose the plus of having a above angle view there.
Well, not really. Just the angle view. You
When
can
you're
see
at the
naturally.
table as well, you don't necessarily think about these as much.
He should have took a step back and looked around the table.
I am a bit surprised, to be honest, for Dan. Anyway, here we go. We are at 3-all. The final is going to run its full course by the look of it. Again, we're racing to 5, so there's chances here for either player to
Like
put the
I
pressure on the
said,
other.
Eric, straight from the beginning, this is going to come down to the wire. I'm expecting this to be 4-4. I really am.
a very good chance of it.
Unless somebody takes the edge here and then wins again in the next frame, I'm saying 4-4 and we'll be in the decider. I really am.
If you're just joining us, welcome. Again, apologies for the stream. It's not necessarily
Yeah, it's
what
a
we
bit
were planning
knee-jerk.
on doing, but we were asked. I think a special request goes to Mr. Caladine over in Turkey.
Sunning it up
watching
with his
son.
beer, watching his lad.
Likely to be beer. Again, we
Oh,
have,
definitely beer.
have the other Cali in the arena watching. So Dan's looking at the table here. It's not the best table, to be honest. There's a bit of work to do.
He's got
wherever
ball in
we get it.
hand. He's got ball in hand.
Yeah, he
You
wants
know.
to try and develop the yellows, I'd assume. Here.
I'd say yellows are definitely the better set of balls, but it all happens with this shot, you know. Yeah, definitely yellows now, all day long. Now he's moved that.
I don't want to jinx him, but I'd expect these to go.
Oh yeah, easily.
Every ball has a pocket. There's no movement needed.
No big travel,
Just control
no
the cue
screw
ball.
shots, no spin shots. It's just all simple.
Control the cue ball, put the pressure on Miffy in the penultimate frame.
He's got a big ass though after potting that white off with the black, you know, because
Yeah,
that puts
so
you
I
on the
don't know
back
how much
foot.
that sits on your head. He's shaking his head. Well, you can't tell, but he's shaking his head. I'm not sure he's particularly
He's
happy.
not happy. I think he's a bit outreached here, to be fair.
Ah, yeah. Bit of hampered queuing.
He could choose to take the one
He's looking
on the
for,
opposite side of the table.
got his extension out, maybe. No.
I've been looking at this one to the corner. Yeah,
I
you
think-
know, he removes that. He's got to replot his route, but you know, oh, that's unlucky.
Oh dear,
That's horrible.
that's very unlucky.
Now, the only adverse shot I can see here, and it is adverse, is the plant to the middle bag. It's whether or not he's got the balls to take it.
I don't
If he
know.
does and he gets it, he's on.
If he gets that,
It's
fair
how
play to him,
attacking he
that's-
wants to be.
I think that's impossible. Personally speaking, I'd use
I don't.
the yellow in the bottom half, just double it over the bottom right bag's the safe shot. You can get cue ball up near the top cushion.
When you watch our mate Chris Mellon, nothing's impossible.
Oh no, but Chris Mellon ain't here today. that's such a hard shot for an angle as well, that plant. He's tried it.
That's
Oh,
what I
man.
would have gone for.
I think he's a bit crazy there, to be honest.
No,
Well, what do
because
I
the
know?
whites landed all right for him. You know, he would have
Yeah.
been on to one to the
He's
other,
got- he's
and
got-
on the
he's
flip
got a bit
side,
lucky there.
he's not left a straight pot on. You know. Like I say, you can read these players like the book sometimes, and it does help seeing above. But you know, you have to think. In this position, he's playing to win, so he's going to play a shot like
I
that.
think a big consideration will be where the reds are. There's a lot of trouble on reds. You might look at trying to take this as a back double and push the red over the
Oh,
back. He's
well,
gone for
he's
that.
got away with that.
He's
He's got away
he's
with
now tied up another yellow for Dan, and
The only shot
Doesn't
here
look
is a
well.
double to the middle here.
yeah, I can't see any easy pots off this.
I can just see a double. And unfortunately, we can hear Leon Munslow in the background. Go back home, you absolute pisshead.
Leon's been on the sauce. He's happy.
Oh, look at that.
Great atmosphere tonight for presentation night here at Newark Q Club.
Yeah, it's good crack.
Special shout out. I'm not sure what the score was, but we had Randy Gray.
It was
Randy on the
3-1 when I last
table
looked.
9.
3-1 when I walked
Randy, a
away.
brilliant chap.
A legend in the
Still
pool
goes.
circles.
He's an absolute legend of Newark Q Club. He's playing a doubles. We had Paul Sillett and Ben over on table 1 on the other doubles. I'll try and get you some scores.
Oh, here we go.
So a bit of tactical play. Miffy's
He's not
played
got it.
off that. Well,
He wanted it to get in amongst
he
them.
has. I think what he has done is opened up another ball that can pot and left Dan
It's a double.
with a. There's potentially a long shot, but again, he's having to bridge it over the
I don't know.
red near the bottom there.
I
so
think it's doubles. And if he gets it, the white's going to stay on for the middle, the same pocket. Wow, that's miles away.
he's missed
Do
that.
you know what the funny thing is though? He over doubled that. So if he over doubled it, it means he could have done it.
He's got that shot in his inventory, no problems. But on this instance,
Time and place.
I suppose as well if he's not used to playing on X
Well,
as
Miffy's
well, it
gonna-
does play a bit different.
Miffy's going to get him in the middle of these two now. Look, you can see what Miffy's looking at here.
Was he being attacking?
Oh
Never know.
no, he's being defensive here.
No, he's going for
He's
it.
being attacking.
I'm not sure why he did that. He had a good opportunity to try and secure 2 shots, and he's left down the run of the table.
Yeah, I definitely would have just played that ball and let the white go in between them two reds on the cushion.
Yeah.
You know, the chances are you're going to get a snooker. It's 50% chance. Again, it's playing the odds and playing percentages, which a lot of these younger players don't tend to do. It's only the aged and the well-versed and knowledgeable players that play the percentages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. He's not left himself easy though. He's almost got to reroute this because he was looking at the.
I think it'd be right. It'd probably.
He's
See, I wouldn't look at the middle. You're going to get caught in those reds at the bottom, so it'll be interesting to see what he pulls off here.
if he cuts it in, he's going to get hooked up.
Oh, he's found the gap. Fair play.
He has found the gap, but he's going to land bang on that.
That's unlucky. He did well to find the gap, and he has not been rewarded.
I don't know if he can squeak it past the side of this though.
No, I don't think so.
That's it.
How did you get on?
Right.
Oh,
4-3. There.
what?
And I'm now league chairman.
How did that?
Been given an award. Been given an award. So. Right.
Oh, check you out.
Oh, where are you parked?
See, he knows it. He knows it as well.
Ben, you might let me know if you can't get out.
He should be able to get past the back end of yours.
Ah,
Yeah.
I parked in the middle of the
Yeah,
car.
he's dickhead park.
Ah. Right. See you later on.
Yeah.
We use it
Oh, wow.
driver, so.
Wow, we just missed that one. Just because we were talking to Mr. Ben Norfolk, who won his set of the doubles 4-3.
Yeah, I think that's the sub cup. So 4-3 to Ben and Paul there. Well done. Sounds like a close fought game. So we've got Miffy at the table. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, Dan Cow just played a shot from the draw to play back and hit that red, which the white's near. I have no idea why he did it because I wasn't watching.
They're always going to be hard.
But he got it.
So Miffy's open them up. He's got the. Oh, yeah,
I'm confused. I'm missing literally 30 seconds of this. It's
Lane
confused
people
me.
barging into the commentary booth here. Apologies.
Yeah,
We'll have to improve the security on the door.
need a bouncer.
We'll get Finnegan, Michigan.
Finnegan Shinnigan from Michigan.
That's the one. We'll get him on the door with this porn tash.
No lady boys.
No, so that's a great pot from Dan. He's got a difficult cut into the centre here.
Yeah, I'll be taking the corner first. As much as it sounds, because he's going to get the white in the right
Unless you
place.
force the angle, that yellow doesn't go past the red, so it could be difficult.
I think he's going to take it because the white's going to come off the top. As long as he can get it around the back edge, if he plays a bit at bottom right, he can get out around the back of that red. He's got to play it that way because it doesn't go any other way. If this was a shot clock, he'd be buggered by now. Oh, he's going that way. Oh, I don't know. Ooh.
It's a good part.
Yeah, but chances of that tying up behind that red was quite high.
It was high, but he's played it, he's been rewarded.
He's just got to dribble this in now and try and stay on the left hand side of the table, even though the white's going on the right. Yeah, he's stayed it, he's kept it on the left side of the table. Good lad. That's 4 to Dan, 3 to Miff. Miffy needs to pull one back out here now. But it's not over yet. Where is it?
The penalty is over.
I thought this was a race to 5. Well, clearly not.
Said 5. Okay.
Alright, well, that'll do. Well, it's done.
Dan.
Dan's won that. Right,
Well,
right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Ta-ra.